The senorita at the metal exchange, she told me she came here from all the way across the Western Mountains to collect mini medals. Aye, they must have some kind of special power if they can make a person do a thing like that. Seems totally loco to me. Hello, Sherry, and welcome to the Miniature Medal Exchange, an officially licensed organ of l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médaille. Médaille? But what is this? You do not have an album de médaille? Well, we shall soon fix that. Album de médaille? For each and every mini medal that you bring to me, I will put you a petit stamp in your album. When you have earned enough stamps, you will be rewarded with prizes magnifiques. Bonjour, chérie. Hello, chérie, and welcome to the Mini Medal Exchange, an officially licensed organ of l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médaille. Ah, I see that you brought me 11 mini medals. Bon alors, allow me to stamp your album. Woo! Wow! Woo! Felicitations, Mara. For collecting 5 stamps, you have earned the magnificent reward of the shield bearer. Oh! Felicitations, Mara, for collecting 10 stamps. Oh shit. I touched the analogs. You have now collected a total of 11 stamps. When you have reached 20, you will earn the magnificent prize of a rune star. Bonjour, chérie. Okay, what was this helmet? Hermes head. Wind damage taken reduced by 20%. Okay. Can be equipped by everyone. Okay. Shit, I just bought it. Magical might going down. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Let's give it to her. Yep. The fuck? This hotel is the property of l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médaille. That's the posh school for gold. It's usually used for school trips, but sometimes regular people can stay here too. Welcome to what some are calling the best holiday resort of all slime. Will you be going to bed for the whole night, or just taking it easy for a while? Whichever you choose, it'll cost you to... what the fuck? Come again, any slime. Intrepid travelers. Shit. No. Without proper pepper, the flavor's all wrong. It is as simple as that. Ay, lo siento, senor. I'm sorry. I should not get so angry in the kitchen. But the fact is, my specialty dish requires a pinch of proper pepper, and I do not have any. You see, I always import my pepper from Gondolia, but recently they have been facing a terrible shortage. It seems that a gang of vicious pirates has been attacking the Gondolian trade fleet and stealing entire cargoes of my beloved spice. Curse those wicked men, Los Brutos. Alas, they are clever as well as cruel. Proper pepper is a valuable commodity. Indeed, it is known in these parts as oro gris, grey gold. I dread to think how expensive it will become if criminals are in control of its supply. Signor, you are a strong and capable man, see? Perhaps you would be willing to liberate my precious proper pepper from its pirate's captors. Jeff wants you to go and grab some proper pepper from a pack of pirates near Gondolia. Okay. That? Truly, you will do this for me? Oh, gracias, senor. Muchas gracias. I have heard a rumor that the pirates' base is on a small island, not so far from the city of Gondolia itself. That is probably where the stolen pepper is being stored, see? But, senor, you must be very careful. I hear that they are very fierce indeed. Muy fuerte. I would not wish for you to get hurt trying to help me. Problem. This hotel, it is owned and operated by l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médaille. We don't usually allow members of the public to stay here. But that doesn't mean we don't want you to have a wonderful stay. If there are any problems, just tell me, okay, senor? Like, I don't know, if you see one of the maids lacking off or something. The sea, it has been full of monsters lately. There's muy peligroso out there. Very dangerous. I heard there was a super huge one down in Gondolia. That means they can't even go out fishing. It's all the Darkspawn's doing, I know it is. Somebody has to catch him rapido. Did you know that you can get out in the open sea if you sail through the sea gates? The gates aren't open at the moment though. Isn't that a shame? I'd love to see what lies beyond them. We just got married, so we decided to come here on our honeymoon. I must say, I think we made the right choice. The pace of life is so relaxed here. It wouldn't be a bad place to build a house, in fact. You know, the slow pace might be nice for a holiday. But when you have to get something done, you know, bureaucratic stuff, you know, with the city or stuff. Oh shit. This can take some time. Green eye. Yeah. Nothing out there. Okay. Buenos dias, senor. I am a dancer here in Puerto. You have seen the guitarist on the bridge, see? In the evening he accompanies me as I dance on the beach. Come watch me. I promise I will charm you. You will fall in love with Puerto Valor and will never want to leave. Yeah. Laughing in Spanish. You might not believe it, but we are actually Heliodorian soldiers. Hey, it's only right that we treat ourselves to a break from time to time. We deserve it. To be honest with you, I don't really want to go back to work. They'd only have us chasing the Darkspawn again. I wish I could just stay here. I heard that the Darkspawn turned up in Gondolia after running away from Heliodor. They are saying he managed to give Sir Jasper and his men the slip. Well, if old Jasper can't catch this chap, I really don't know who can. Not me, that's for sure. Hola, chico. You like bunny girls, see? I like bunny girls very much. No one in Eldoria likes bunny girls as much as me. Creepy old man. I've heard there's going to be a dance show on the beach tonight. I can't wait. It's going to be wonderful, I just know it. You think I'm looking at the pretty girls on the beach? No, senor. I am keeping an eye on the horizon. We have received reports that a giant sea monster has been seen near Gondolia to the south. We are being extra watchful in case it makes its way here. I'm looking for pretty seashells to take back with me to Heliodor. That way, I'll always have a reminder of this wonderful trip. Save me, please! Sir Hendrik, Sir Jasper, save me! The Darkspawn is coming! Wow, I'm the Darkspawn! I will eat you alive! And now you're joking, kid. Now you're joking. Huh? Ah, you must be a fellow traveler. We're just taking a breather here on our way north. I say, I don't suppose you have ever paid a visit to that awfully deep valley to the west of here, have you? Deep valley? Probably, maybe. Not surprising, I suppose. It is a bally tricky spot to get to. I hear that there's really rather excellent boarding school for girls on the other side of it. We were thinking of sending our own beloved offspring there. You have? Golly, you must be jolly experienced at this traveling lark if you managed to find it. I must say, I really don't approve of this game my children are playing. I've tried to make them understand how terrifying the Darkspawn is, but it just doesn't seem to sink in. We found the bar! Nowadays, when people think of Puerto Valor, what do they think of? See, the casino. But this is only a recent addition to our town. It has changed everything, but not all for the bad. The touristas, and they bring money, no? This is never a bad thing. You've seen the hombre playing the guitar on the top of the sea gates, see? He's the best musician in all of Puerto Valor. In the evenings he accompanies a dancer down on the beach. Must go and watch, amigo. There's no greater sight in the city. Okay? You are searching for a man by the name of Valentino? Then, senor, you have found him. Give Akia's letter to Valentino, yes. Mara hands over Akia's letter. A letter for me? There's only one person who would write me a letter. It is from Akia in Gondolia, see? Aye, it has been a very long time. Let me see what she has to say. Dear Doctor, it has been a while, has it not? My apologies for not writing since I last visited. But I have good news. I finally have the money. I can finally pay you to read my father's letter. We must hurry, Doctor. Please, come to Gondolia right away. Yours expectantly, Akia. Mi querida, the poor dear child. Akia has still not given up the hope that Abu's leg may one day be healed. But perhaps I should explain. As you just heard, I am a doctor. Akia has heard of my reputation and came to me to ask if I could treat her puppy's injured leg. But at the time I could not help her. Either me. The treatment required by her puppy cost far more than she could afford. I believe that is why she abandoned her career as a baker. She wanted to earn more money so that she could save up and pay for the treatment of her puppy. Unfortunately, it is impossible for me to treat her father's injury. Please take this letter to Akia. It's very important. Muy importante. Importante, see? You must know the truth of the situation. Oh, Mr. Postman. Okay, you have received an important letter delivered to Akia on the east side of the main street in Gondolia. Whenever I'm able to go back to Gondolia... Lo siento, my apologies, senor. The villa is no longer for sale. The merchant who has agreed to purchase it will return as soon as he has sold the colorful branch he had in his possession. It is a shame for you, I think. The view of the sea is so wonderful. Of course, that is why it is so expensive. This branch must be very valuable, no? The door's locked tight. The town of Puerto Valor has always had close ties with Heliodor. Generations of young hombres from the big city have come here to train as knights. Don Rodrigo teaches them swordsmanship, chivalry, and that caballero stuff. And the ones who make the grade, they get to join the Heliodorian army. Lock tight. The mighty kingdom of Heliodor to the east. Of here was once home to a young princess by the name of Jade. Alas, ay de me, she has not been seen for many years, not since the day of the Colloquy of Kings, when Dundrasil was destroyed. Everyone believes she was killed by the Luminary, or should I say, the Darkspawn. But, en realidad, nobody really knows what happened that day. Glass and brick. Okay, that's leading back down there. Okay. You are on holiday here at sea? Perhaps I could interest you in a souvenir to take home. Gold rosary. Okay. Magical might and mending. Mayoress mittens. Chance of suffering bedazzlement and blindness reduced by 5%. Chance of being confused reduced by 5%. Wave wheat. Smells ever so slightly of this. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Senorita. A long time ago, a famous swordsman from Heliodor was sent here and put in charge of the sea gates. Other knights soon followed him, attracted by the proximity of the sea, and merchants followed after them. That is how Puerto Valo became the town it is today. Don Rodrigo is a direct descendant of that first knight. Of course, as befits his legacy, he is a swordsman without equal. Age has not dulled him at all, no, senor. Ooh, treasure. You have heard about the fall of Thunderous Hill, see? Come on, no. Of course, everybody knows that story, a sorry tale. Perhaps here in Puerto Valo, people here in Puerto Valo were very shocked when it happened. They say it was the Darkspawn who summoned the monsters that destroyed the city. The same Darkspawn that is now on the loose. And I believe them. The forces of darkness have grown more powerful with each day that has passed since his reappearance. I only hope they catch him soon. No. Thunderous was a mighty kingdom with a long history, and it was not destroyed on just any day. No, that was the day of the Colloquy of Kings, a very important meeting. Muy importante. The whole kingdom was wiped out, just like that, like a sand castle caught in the tide. Now only rubble remains. And if the rumors are to be believed, the Darkspawn, the one who summoned the monsters that destroyed that great city, is at large once again. Aye, the me. Don Rodrigo may seem very macho and gruff, but really he's a very nice man. Muy amable. And of course he's very moral. See, he's a true caballero, a knight among knights. It is because of him that Puerto Valo has become a peaceful and prosperous town. Gracias, Don Rodrigo. Okay, we are going to save here. I believe we have seen all of town now. I mean, I don't know where this Don Rodrigo... Oh, probably over there. This is the villa of Don Rodrigo. He's the most famous and honored hombre in Puerto Valo. You may enter, but do not cause any trouble. Ooh. Hola, senor. Did you know that Sir Hendrik is originally from Swartrust, to the northeast of here? But that kingdom is now in ruins. Curse those monsters. He lost his home, his family, todo, everything. He's lucky that the Heliodorians took him in and raised him. He has had a hard life. I cannot imagine, but perhaps this is what gives him his inner strength, You kid? Come on, don't start slacking just because Don Rodrigo isn't around. Harder! Put your backs into it! What's that? You want me to train you? You wouldn't last 5 minutes, trust me. The training is hard, but I will do anything it takes to become a caballero like Sir Hendrik. I must become a knight. I must. Don Rodrigo was once married, you know. His wife was a kind and beautiful lady, but she died when she was still young. Such a tragedia. And the fact that the son they had together has left Puerto Valor and no one knows where he is. It only makes matters worse. Okay. A merchant carrying a colorful branch? I saw a merchant come this way, but I did not see what he was carrying. Lo siento, sorry friend. If I were you, I would ask Cervantes. He's Don Rodrigo's butler. He knows everything that happens here in town. Big blossom. Hello? A merchant with a colorful branch? See, he was here. He seemed keen on selling it and buying a villa with the proceeds. But, senor, I believe he has left town already. He said he was going to Octagonia to make his fortune, a journey that would involve a sea voyage to the east, toward the old kingdom of Swordsrust. He did not seem like much, but to have one's heart so firmly fixed on making one's way into the world, this bespeaks a great determination indeed. Looks like somebody's diary. At today's tournament, Senorito Norberto defeated Senor Hendrik. Words can scarcely express how thrilled I was to see such a display. He has grown mighty indeed. Senorito Norberto? Okay, Mara skips forward several days. Senorito Norberto left today. I wish he would have at least said something about disappearing like that before disappearing. Okay, yet further still... A year has passed now since Senorito Norberto's departure, and still we hear nothing. I pray that he's... The rest of the diary seems to be filled with similar entries. One diary talking about one dude. There's a book called The Chivalric Ideal. Mara takes it from the shelf. Let's close it. Chivalry, and who dare to call themselves knights, cherish this above all else. It is the criterion by which our worth is weighed. Do not shirk in your duties on your training. Strive to exceed your limitations. Be they physical or mental. At all times, and whoever you may encounter, be well-mannered and gentle. But more sacred than any of these instructions is this. Should you set yourself a goal, should you make a promise, do not fail to achieve it. Do not allow yourself to be swayed from your path. Never, never go back on your word. He who does so cannot claim to be any kind of knight. Take this firmly to heart, lest all your years of training be in vain. Sure, no pressure. Don Rodrigo had a son, Hiroshi, but he ran away from home a long time ago, before I started working here. They say that Cervantes was very upset when it happened. He was fond of the boy, it seems. It cannot be easy not knowing where he is. This is the door to Don Rodrigo's chambers. Lo siento, I'm sorry, but he's not present at the moment. Please speak with Cervantes if you have urgent business. Lo siento, senor, forgive me, but Don Rodrigo is not in his chambers at the moment. I'm afraid I will have to ask you to leave. Perhaps you can come back later? Okay. We are probably going to come back later. I've only gone and lost every penny I had at the Bleeding Casino. I came here all the way from Heliodor to see if I could turn me grubby old life around. But it's probably just gonna get even grubbier from now on. Ah. Okay. Yep. So we are done exploring the town. Oh wait. I haven't checked this house. Michiel, my boy, he is taking the nightly training with Don Rodrigo. Aye, but I worry for him. Each night when he comes home, he is so exhausted he goes straight to bed. Becoming a caballero is no easy path. A red eye. So many eyes. Okay. So we are going to explore the rest of the area. We're going to attempt this side quest. And maybe get some money as well. Oops. Wrong way.